Hello there, and welcome to a new mission in Steel Fury Kharkov 1942. And today we are playing the Panther. This is a Panther D that we are playing today. It has been requested by multiple people actually. Panzer, Tetsi, thank you both very much. The Panther is actually one of my favorite tanks, because it combines good mobility with awesome firepower, and that's just a combination that I like. Now here we go. This mission is taking place during Operation Citadel, the battle for Kursk, as it is also known as. And our task is to smash through the Soviet defense lines. Oh, actually I can already see enemy guns. Where did I spot them? Oh, they definitely have some guns, I just can't see them at the moment. Okay, go a little bit faster until I can see again where the guns are. There's one. Range, I'd say about 1,500 meters. No, that was way too far. 1,200 should do the trick. I don't have any clue where that shell went. Let's reduce range even more. That was almost on top of them. There we go, I think that was a direct hit. That's one gun less to worry about. So, to talk about our mission target here. We have to advance through the swampy ground here into Cherkaskoye and capture that village and hold it. Easy, right? Well, you could think that, but I somehow doubt that the Soviets will make it easy for us. I think they will have some surprises in stock. So we have to keep our eyes open for something like that. Oh yeah. Shells coming in from the left side over there. I can see a gun up there. Range should be, yeah, 1,200 should be about right. Even further than that, okay. There we go, direct hit on the gun. Next target, there's one. Oh, there's even one down at the bottom of the ravine. 1,000. That one should be done. Let's re-aim for this one. That one was still firing. That looked like a good hit. Let's put in one more just to make sure. Also, I can see one there just next to the tree. I don't know if you can spot it. A little bit too far. There we go. Gun destroyed. There's a lot of them. There are a lot of guns here. Is that one? That one is destroyed. Damn it, something is still shooting. Is it the one down here? Where was it? Keep advancing. And keep our eyes open. I saw a shot coming in from the left side. I'm absolutely certain of that, but where did it come from? Let's take a look around. Okay. I can't see. Whoa, planes. What kind of planes? Where are they? Oh, hell no. IL-2s. Okay, we have IL-2s in the area. That makes things fun. My tanks are shooting at something. There has to be another AT gun up there. Yeah, could be behind those trees. I can't see it though. So right now we will assault the open ground and try to push through the swamp here. That could be a very bad idea. I have to keep a good eye on our flanks here. That was a shot coming in, I think. But speed is our friend now. Just go. Yeah, there. Hold. Aim. About 800. Damn the tree. Our frontal armor should stand up to this. That was a hit that decimated the crew behind the gun. Let's make sure though. There we go. That was a killing blow. Let's get the tank going. Now what? Ah, damn it. Hold the tank. And get the repair crews out. Immediately. Even though we have IL-2s above the battlefield. Come on guys. Repair faster. Okay, our half-tracks are advancing. We have troops advancing on the left flank. That's good. That will take some heat away from us. We have Panthers up there. One Panther has been knocked out though. Damn these IL-2s. Come on guys, repair the track faster. We need to get going here. Every second that we stay here is dangerous. Because of these things. Okay, Panzer Grenadiers, half-tracks advancing on the left flank. That's looking awesome. Oh. Oh, Stukas have joined the party. Okay, we have Stukas in the area. That's good, and the track is repaired. Let's get going. Yeah. Don't worry about that. Keep going. Okay. Now let's hope that we don't get bogged down here. Half tracks pushing through, okay. Oh, we've been hit by the IL-2. Oh. We seem to be okay though. Damn these IL-2s. Come on, let's push up this hill. Now this is dangerous. We will be very slow now. That's a Stuka. That's a Stuka. I need to keep my eyes peeled for planes right now. Stukas. Stukas are bombing the village. The Altus, I was about to say maybe they buggered off, but no, I don't think so. No, that's a Stuka. No, yeah, yes, no, maybe? Yeah, that's a Stuka, okay. I think the Altus are gone. Or maybe not. Back there, it's strafing. Okay. There's a Stuk. Nice. Damn these Altus. Okay. We are almost on top of the hill. This is quite a large scale attack. This Stuk is engaging something directly in front of us. So we have to keep that in mind. There is enemy infantry probably very near to the crest of the hill. And in fact I should... Okay, we accomplished this task. I should probably close down the hatches, shouldn't I? Let's make sure everything is closed. And... high explosive shell is loaded. Enemy infantry, 9 o'clock. Right track damaged, that's bad. And we still have more enemy AT guns somewhere in front of us, but we also have this infantry here. Okay, let's come to my commander's perspective. I need to take a look around. Okay, enemies on our flank. And directly in front of us. This is very bad actually. AT guns. Let's see if we can help in any kind of way. I mean, the Panther does allow us to get our gun pretty low. Yeah, there was an AT gun directly in front of us. But I can't see anything other than that. There's an AT gun. Damn it, that was way too far. There we go. That gun is destroyed. And now we have a Panther covering us. Now we can send out the repair crew. Okay, fix the right track, guys. Get out there. Both tracks have been blown up by now. But we have more armor rolling in. Panthers, half-tracks, Stuks, infantry storming the trenches. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Come on, just fix the track. We need to get going again. We need to rejoin the assault. Repel the counterattack of Soviet tanks. Now that's not what I wanted to hear. Let's take a quick look. Okay, we are expecting an attack from this direction and apparently from this direction. Okay, from the west and from the north. Since I'm down here in the south, I think I'll first swing over to the west side. It looks like we can get going again. So let's do that. Enemy AT gun. Directly at our front. Okay. Let's keep pushing up. And try to find that gun. There it is. Let's stop the automatic loading of new high explosive shells, because I expect to run into some tanks. So while we are continuing the assault on the village, the enemy is actually mounting a counterattack. That's kind of bad, I have to admit. So I guess I will leave the assault on the village to my infantry. That makes sense. And I'll try to focus on the enemy tanks that are supposed to come in from this direction here. Okay, Panzer Shrek shooting. Nice. Enemy self-propelled artillery. Okay, there we go. Where is it? There. Range about 1,000. Yeah, good guess. Okay, let's shoot up these T-34s and Su-85s, I think they are. Hit. Yeah, let's get the tank destroyers. Damn it, I missed. Change target to the T-34 again. That did look like a hit. I need to reduce the range though. I'm generally shooting too far. Let's go for the tank destroyer. Oh, that one went below it. And he got a shot off. That I don't like. There we go. That did look like a decent hit. They're still coming in though. There we go. That was definitely a good hit. Let's focus on the T-34. Oh, damn it. We've been hit. Next one. Another one. That one is still coming in. Damn the tree. Okay, new target. The T-34 came pretty close here. But I think I have stopped it now. Oh yes, I have. New targets. That looks like KV tanks, but we need to take out this self-propelled artillery first. Damn it, too low. That was a hit into the tracks. That should turn it around. Hopefully, no, it just stopped. That was a good hit though. Yeah, hedges are flying open, they are bailing. They have KV tanks up on that ridge. Oh, way too far. Reduce the range. Yeah, those are two KV-1 tanks. However, we're in a Panther. So I pity those guys. And apparently we are successfully repelling the counterattack here. There we go. That KW should... Oh no, it's still moving. Well, if it's still moving, let's put in another shell. Yeah, the crew's bailing out. How's the tactical situation looking? There's still apparently a self-propelled gun here on the road that we can't see. And there might be more enemy units to the north, I don't know though. So we'll have to check that as soon as possible. But first we need to find this remaining self-propelled artillery piece. Oh, what's wrong now? Did we again lose a track? You know what, let me put in another shell at this thing. Maybe this one is still okay. Just short. Okay, can we get going? What's the problem? I'll switch over to my commander and try to figure it out. Ah, there's a trench here. Are we stuck in the trench? Can we reverse? Come on, what's going on here? And what are we shooting at? Come on, keep pushing. What is going on? I think we lost the track, to be honest. Let's verify this. Oh yes, we absolutely did. Wow, we are losing tracks in this mission. You know the drill, guys. Get out, start repairing, start hammering away. It's an awesome tank, it really is. It's nice looking. Awesome gun, good mobility, very good frontal armor, terrible side armor, to be sure, and rear armor of course. So don't get hit into the side, because you won't survive it, but the frontal armor is really good. I'll try to figure out what's going on the battlefield. There's still cannon fire. Stuff is still happening. Oh yes, enemy tanks are coming in from the north. So the enemy attack is not defeated completely. We did, however, take out the self-propelled artillery piece. There's a little bit of infantry coming in. And we have the tank moving again. In this case, let's just go north and meet the enemy assault. And maybe catch it in its flank. Close down the hatch. And... okay, go slow. Let's search for that enemy tank. Where is it? I see something way worse, but it's already taken out apparently. That AT gun could have been painful. Hold. Come on, get going, get on its flank. That was a good smack. The tank should be in serious trouble about now. Load another shell, come on. They are bailing out. Okay, let's stop for a moment and have a look around. Some enemies trying to advance across the field. Yeah, you can run, but you can't run far. There you go. Was that all? Is there anything else? You know, checking the map is like getting a radio report. Since there's no real radio communication with other units, the map is actually kind of realistic in that regard, that you can get a sitrep, a situational report. And I think this time we got it for real. There are still some soldiers on the left flank. My guess is that those are tank crew that bailed out. But we can somebody else let... yeah, we can let somebody else take care of them. And we can focus on looking awesome. And checking our statistics. Or we can gun... yeah, okay. We can go over there and crush them. Let's see a little bit of the mobility of this thing. I mean, look at it. It is really going. Really amazing tank. I really like it. Now, where are these enemy soldiers? Somewhere over there. Close the hatch. Don't want my head to get blown off by some random Soviet with a rifle right now. And we're engaging. They're directly in front of us in the open field here. So... no chance for them. They will be cut down in seconds. And there we go. That should be all of them. Yes, no, maybe? Yeah, pretty much. Mission success! Oh? Ah, one was only wounded. That won't help him very long. There we go. And this time they're making sure. Putting another burst into the body. Yeah, why not? Oh my god. Okay, let's open up all the hatches. Let's get our guys some air. And let's check our statistics. Because I believe those will look quite awesome this time. So, we have been immobilized at some point. Our tracks have been blown off at some point. We fired 50 shots. We fired 368 rounds from our machine guns. We scored 43 hits. Took 9 hits in return. Wow. That's not good actually, but okay. We destroyed 12 targets and killed 71 enemy soldiers. So we did destroy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ZIS-3 guns. We destroyed 2 Su-122s, self-propelled guns, nice. 1 T-34-76 and 3 KV-1 tanks. One of those armed with the ZIS-5 gun. Okay. Let's check our poor tank. What did the evil Soviets do to you? So the Su-122 took a shot at us, or maybe Yeah, I think this is all from one shot. And that took off our track. Sometimes it looks a little bit weird like this because of course all the road wheels are turning, and so when the shell passes through one road wheel it will pass through another road wheel, so you will get 2 hit markers for one shell, and then of course they keep turning, and then they end up in such a position that it looks weird. So this was one shell. Did blow off our track. It was a heat shell. It did not penetrate the tank's armor, thankfully. We had a 76mm shell fired into the road wheels back here. Again, 2 hit markers for one shell. That was the first time our track was taken out. Then on the other side... Okay. On the other side we have grenades thrown at us. And one of those grenades actually managed to take off the track. Then we had a grenade thrown here onto the back of the turret. Did thankfully not penetrate. Another one on the engine deck. Also did no damage. And a further grenade was thrown up onto our roof here. Thankfully that did not penetrate either, so... we were lucky in that regard. Really lucky, in fact. So this happened basically when we came up the hill and we came up on this infantry trench directly in front of us. That's when they started chucking grenades at us. So, good that we survived that without any damage. Very good, in fact. Let's check our... okay, we are Muskrat 3. Let's check number 2. The tank on our side. He got hit as well. He got hit by a 76mm shell 2 times. And thankfully this shell did not manage to penetrate into the crew compartment. Neither did this one. So the crew and everybody, they are still fine. Lucky. And now let's check Muskrat 1. Okay. What about you? You took no hits. You are still pristine. Okay. There were a lot of units on this battlefield, so I won't go through everyone in detail. Let's just take a quick look at them. Here we have a KV that was killed by a Stück 3. And the Stück 3 landed a shot right through the front at 447 meters. Nicely done. The next thing is a KV. This one was actually killed by us. Yeah, we were Muskrat 3, right? It managed to kill a Stück, but then it was killed by us. And... what kind of shell did I fire? Did I fire Panzer grenade 40s at this thing? Apparently I did. Okay, then. Wait, let me check. Yeah, we are Muskrat 3. That's a weird code name. So I fired... I must have ran out of the Panzer Grenade 39. Alright, let's see. This is interesting. I landed a shell into the turret here with the Panzer Grenade 40. That actually managed to kill the gunner and the loader. I put in another shell here into the side, which killed the machine gunner and ruptured the fuel tank. But then I have 2 more shells, one down here, rupturing a fuel tank, and another one up here. And you can see that this shell up here actually penetrated through the tank and impacted the armor on the inner side here on the other side. And probably it went out this way. That's why we see a penetration marker. That's awesome. It ruptured a fuel tank on the way. What else is there? A KV. Killed by me. Ah, these were the 2 KVs on the hill. So the first one that I shot at is this one. He received a hit through the frontal armor at 1,352 meters, which immediately killed driver, commander, loader and machine gunner. So the gunner was still alive, I think. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Do you remember, for those of you who have watched my Operation Barbarossa campaign, and if you didn't, you should check that out, and especially the Operation Frederico's campaign that I recorded, they are both awesome. But do you remember in the Operation Barbarossa campaign where we played with the Panzer III, how big of a menace a KV-1 was? How huge of an obstacle and a pain in the ass and hard to penetrate and hard to fight and everything. And now with the Panther, we are punching through the frontal armor at 1,352 meters. That's progress. That's awesome. Also, by the way, look at this riveted armor here on the turret. That's awesome. It looks like they bolted on additional armor and just riveted it on. Nice. Okay, next target, this KV, also killed by us, with a few well-placed shots into the side, until the crew decided to bail. So, yeah, our shots ruptured a fuel tank, so they did no real damage to the crew or to the inner workings of the tank, but the crew still decided to bail out. By the way, yeah, look at that. This one has the additional armor too. The KV-1 was already a tank that was very heavy, and too heavy for its engine, and then they went and bolted on additional armor. So you can imagine how effective the German guns must have become for them to do this. Now let's come to this one. Here we have a Panther that did not actually manage to cross into the village because he was killed by this 3 gun. Oh boy, poor thing. Let's check the damage. Yeah, shot into the side. Clean shot into the side. Driver, gunner, machine gunner were all killed. So the Panther, not very good side armor. Here we have a Panther that actually did make it into the village, and he went on... Why did you kill a half-track? What happened here? Okay, he at least killed a AT gun as well, so a little bit of friendly fire can be forgiven. He too received a hit into the sides at 610 meters. Thankfully the shell got hung up in the road wheels and the tracks and did not penetrate into the crew compartment. That could have been very bad. Another Panther, this one was actually destroyed, killed by ZIS-3. I suspect we will see a lot of ZIS-3 kills on our units here. Let's see, I think it was the shell into the side that decided its fate. Punched clean through, detonated the ammunition. Gun was over there somewhere. Another Panther. Oh, we took a look at that one already, okay. Here we have a Panther. He did make it up to the village, but he was killed by ZIS-3 as well. The ZIS-3 fired into the side of the tank. No, that was an AT rifle here. Where did the ZIS-3 touch you? The ZIS-3... this is weird. Okay, he received some hits onto the front that don't show up for whatever reason. So there might be an entry hole that I just don't see at the moment. But anyway, the crew decided to bail out and then they were cut down. A Panzer IV was also part of our attacking force. He is still in one piece. He got attacked by the IL-2, strafed a little bit, but he's still fine. And can I just mention that I really like this camo pattern with the dark green and the side skirts and everything. I really like the Panzer IV-H, the look of it. Let's continue. Another Panzer IV. You might be stuck, buddy. He too got strafed by the IL-2s, but he survived. Panzer IV, damaged. This one has another camo pattern, more suited for this terrain, I think. Got briefly strafed by the IL-2s and received, oh, okay, He received a hit from an AT gun. He's still fine though. Driver, gunner and commander were all killed. So the crew had to shuffle around inside a bit. But 2 guys should still be okay. A Panzer IV that apparently got bogged down on the way to the battlefield. Oh yeah, he drove into a crater that was possibly caused by one of the IL-2s. What do we have here? A half-track Kanonenwagen. Ah, okay, let's take a look at the Kanonenwagen. What is a Kanonenwagen? A Kanonenwagen is this half-track here. Oh, the crew is dead. Mostly. Hopefully not all of them. And they have a short-barreled, very short-barreled, I think it's a 7.5 centimeter gun. It can fire heat shells, so it's not useless. And they have Soviet infantry nearby. There might be some on that AT gun up there that I can see in the trees. Yeah, I think there are. We'll come to that in a moment. Here we have another Kanonenwagen. He apparently got bogged down in the swamp. Or the crew got strafed out by something. Possibly an IL-2. Yeah, okay, I see what happened. He got strafed with rockets, and the rocket impacted here in the back. 82mm, that's a rocket. Now, what do we have here? Another half-track. This one got destroyed by possibly an AT gun, most likely. Yes, by this 3 AT gun. The AT gun actually landed a hit directly into the face of the gunner, basically. The shell must have detonated immediately and then the crew is dead. Another abandoned half-track killed by another ZIS-3. They made it into a crater. Possibly struggled to get out. And then were just shot up. What do we have here? Another abandoned half-track? Okay, we had quite a lot of those. Received some hits from a 76mm AT gun. Was actually killed by it, or is considered killed. From a ZIS-3. The enemy had a lot of ZIS-3s. Now, another one, abandoned. Killed by a Panther. Yeah, how did that happen? Oh, maybe it's because a 7.5 centimeter shell penetrated inside this vehicle and then apparently hit this little metal thing, bench, hit the bench and then detonated and killed the whole crew. Well, accidents happen. I mean, we all know they happen to me. This one is abandoned. I don't know why. Oh, probably because of this. Shrapnel shells, high explosive shells. So yeah, the crew is dead. Another half-track seems to be okay though, at least it's not showing up. No, I wouldn't call it okay. No, not okay at all. A lot of hits all around. My guess is that the whole crew or most of the crew is dead. Hard to tell sometimes. Here we have another damaged half-track. Can I find one half-track that's still okay? Yes, I can. This one! The crew is alive. They just received an AT rifle hit and a grenade here. Other than that, they are fine. Next one. An immobilized half-track. However, with crew losses. Crew losses possibly due to, oh, I don't know, maybe these 76mm shells in the side of that thing. Must have been an AT gun somewhere. What's that burning in the distance? A Stück, okay. Stück, yeah. Speaking of Stück, here's one. Killed by ZIS-3. Let's see what happened to this poor thing. Hits into the side. Yeah, Stücks and assault guns in general really don't like hits into the side. They are kind of allergic to that. And this one just got hit hard. The ammunition apparently blew up or caught fire. Here we have another Sturk. I guess this one is stuck. Yes, oh... He was a bit uncareful and drove straight into an anti-tank ditch that the Soviets had dug here. And now they can't get out. We'll need a Panzer here. Recovery tank. Here we have another Sturk. He got actually destroyed from across this little gully here. This 3 maybe. Yes, no. 76.2 Divisional Cannon Model 9039 F-22. It hit the frontal armor here at a range of 850 meters and it punched through. The whole crew got killed, ammunition blown up, engine blown up. No chance. Another destroyed Stuk. The Stuks suffered today. This one was actually killed by the KV-1. The KV-1, oh, okay, the KV-1 at 264 meters, put in a shell at a quite steep angle. However, it did penetrate, and it did kill the crew inside. After the Stuk had previously survived a few hits. Very tragic. That was the KV that was armed with this S5 gun, so yeah. Unfortunate. Now here we have an Su-122 self-propelled gun. Quite a big gun, 122 millimeters. But I think this one was actually killed by me. For some reason I did not get credit for that. Doesn't matter though. We can see 2 nice impacts here at ranges of about 700 to 750 meters. The first one killed the driver, the gunner and the loader and also destroyed the engine, and the second hit finished off with the commander and the machine gunner. The whole crew is dead. Another Su-122. For this one I did get the kill. We can see here one shell into the track guard here, punched through, continued into the tracks, and it took off the track. And then a second shell coming into the frontal armor at 950 meters, punching straight through, driver, gunner, loader, dead, engine destroyed. Another Su-122, killed by me, of course. I think I got all the SUs. This one received multiple hits, 1 hit. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. This hit up here. This hit penetrated into the structure, but then it continued through the structure, penetrated the back, the armored wall here on the back, and then continued on into the engine deck here, where it did not penetrate anymore. So it had spent its energy. You can tell that it's the same shell because of the distance, 943 meters, both impacts. So the same shell continued through the compartment. Wow. The Panther is a powerful gun. Another shell took out the track, and then the third shell punched straight into the crew compartment. Driver, gunner, loader were all killed, and the machine gun as well, and the engine was destroyed and set on fire. Here we have a T-3476 with the addition of a commander's cupola. Yes, the Soviets at some point realized that the commander's visibility inside this vehicle was absolutely terrible, and they decided to change something about that. Now, this one was killed by, it doesn't say, so I think it was by me. It was definitely shot at by me, that I know. I think this here is a high explosive shell that we fired at it, the first shell actually, and it did incapacitate the driver, or at least wound him, due to spalling possibly. Then we had another shell into the turret, which killed the gunner and took out the turret rotation. And our third shell went straight through the frontal armor here. Loader and machine gunner were finished off, and a few other things broken as well. What else is there? T-3476. I did get the kill for this one. Let's have a quick look. Okay, we have a few hits here on this vehicle. And because the driver opened up his hatch, this is looking a bit weird now. But we have one hit coming into the turret here, killing the gunner and disabling the turret. We have a further hit onto the side or the corner of the turret front here. That killed the loader. And then we have a hit onto the driver's hatch directly, which did go into the tank and killed... well, I can't tell at the moment. It hit the edge of the driver's hatch, so the driver actually stayed alive, but apparently the detonation inside killed the machine gunner and the driver got out. T-34-76, I think this one might have come in from the north, so he was killed by the Panzer IV actually. And the Panzer IV, yeah, they had a nice little duel here apparently. At short range, I have to say. High explosive shell into the front, that did nothing. Shell into the turret, that did a lot. Gunner and loader were killed and the turret was disabled at 950 meters. But apparently this thing kept coming. And so more shells were put into this vehicle. Some placed here just above the driver's hatch. But then there was this one in the back. Came in at a quite steep angle, but still managed to punch through and detonate inside, killing the driver and the machine gunner and rupturing a fuel tank. That probably set the whole thing on fire. Now, ZIS-3s. Shall we count how many ZIS-3s the enemy had? Or how many AT guns in general? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3. That makes it 4, 5. What gun is this? Is this 3? I was at 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, this one is even still active. I was at 14, right? 15. Okay, 16. 17, sure. 18. 18 is the correct answer. 18 guns were waiting for us. So, quite realistic actually. I mean, Operation Citadel, the battle for Kursk, the Germans did attack into very well prepared Soviet positions that had been prepared in advance very thoroughly, and a lot of defenses had been set up just waiting for the German assault. And the assault, after a few days, it just got bogged down completely in the defenses and the operation was basically a failure. But that shall not concern us right now. We have survived the mission, and that's the awesome and the important thing here. So, let's celebrate that, shall we? And so, no, didn't want to open that up. Let's celebrate that and be happy about that. We managed to survive and we had a really good time in our Panther. Once again, thank you guys for suggesting this tank. It's always a pleasure to play it. The offer, by the way, still stands, so if somebody wants to see me play a specific tank from World War II, be it German, Soviet, American or British, write it into the comments. I'll check if it is available in the game. If yes, I'll play it. Or I'll try to play it. Now, to each and every one of you, do not forget to subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss out on anything. I hope you had a really good time with this video, and I look forward to what we are doing next. I hope you do too. Until then, goodbye.